face, didn't you?
Hiya! Hello, everybody.
Yeah, it's moved a little, don't you? That seemed to be.
What's moved?
That I'm off the screen, which is a good thing. Like, don't get me wrong.
Moved it.
No, I think I did the other day.
Oh.
When we had the power cut. I was plugging things in and out and stuff.
Oh. Yeah, yesterday was fun. I was sat here. It was about 10 to 6. I was just doing kind of my final prep stuff. Mr. F had just stood up to walk through when nothing.
Nothing.
No lights, no nothing at all.
Groping around in the dark.
Yeah, groping around the dark. And then I said in a little voice, I think the electricity's gone off. And he says, you don't say, do you? So there was nothing we could do about it. I mean, nothing was working. So actually, it wasn't off for that long. But I don't know, 45 minutes to an hour, something like that. But by that stage, you know, I'd missed the boat with the live. So sorry about that, guys, but it genuinely was not our fault. So far, so good. We're all right for electricity. But yesterday we had no advance warning of that, did we? It just was on, then it wasn't.
So we're not here, we've gone.
Yeah, if we're not here, we've gone. So today is the 29th, but we're missing the 28th. So let's start with what I had prepared for the 28th.
Camera.
And get cracking with that, because there's 2 days to do today. There we go. Right, okay, that's it. So our page background. So I've just cut this out of cream card, 5 3/4 by 8 1/4 as ever, and I'm going to go round the edge with fired brick ink. That's something different. I quite like fired brick. It's quite a nice, rich colour. I'm not sure if it's the exact perfect one for this project, but I like it, so there you go. So all those people that are bang up to date, waiting for yesterday's to get on with it, I'm really sorry. I really am. Right, so we've got the edges done, and now I just want to take my legible script and just do what we always do. And just pop that on in places. Getting a bit pale down here, but don't necessarily think you'll see that. That's fine. Just a bit of random stamping. Okay, now we can put that to the side, let it dry, and oh, look at the ink on my fingers already. And we'll pick that up later when we need it. Now, loads of you have been asking for slow stitch projects, and I'm sure you'll understand that due to the confines of the live, I can't do a slow stitch project. I mean, for one thing, it would be mighty boring and it would take all night. I guess everybody's got other things that they could be doing, so I'm going to do a fabric project, but it's not slow stitch. It's fast stitch. I'm going to use my machine. So I've looked out some fabrics that I thought I could choose bits of. So this is silk, and this is silk, and this is patchwork cotton in that gorgeous rich orange, and then this one sort of vintage sunflowers. I used that some time ago for a journal cover. That's what I've got left. So I decided to take that one out of the equation and leave these 3. Oh no, I had another one as well, but I don't know where that's gone. I must have used it all. So I've got 4 different fabrics, and I've just torn them into random strips. But I have torn them, so I've got nice edges on them, apart from this silk that doesn't like to be torn. This is the other fabric that I've got, this one here. And that was all that was left, I remember now, and I just tore it up into suitable strips. I've got that probably needs to be cut again, this little bit and a couple of bits of this. So that's what I've got. They look quite rich, don't they, when they're together like that. And what I'm going to do is back them onto some paper. Now, if I could find my calico, I would have backed them onto calico, but I can't find it. I don't know where it is, so I'm going to back it onto a piece of, not, I don't know, thick paper, thin card, and we'll see where we get to, but I will need to rip some more of those up, I think. So I want to make myself an envelope out of this. Let's fold that to there, that looks about right, then I'll tell you what it measures.
Janya loves the sunflower fabric.
Yeah, it's gorgeous, isn't it, Janya? It really did make a very nice journal cover. Really nice. The whole piece in its entirety measures 8 1/4 by 5. And this fold that I've just folded up measures 3 1/4. So that's going to be the front of our envelope, the little pockety bit. And then I'm just going to allow about 1/4 inch and then fold that down there. So that should be okay, I think. Maybe not the straightest in the world. So that bit that I've just folded over is 1.5 inches. So there we go, that's that. So that's going to be our little envelope. And you see, if you'd made it out of calico, it would just be softer and nicer. But I can't, so, you know, if you can't, you can't. So let's just lay some strips on here and see what happens. I don't mind if they overlap, you know, come over the edge a little bit. And you don't need masses of the stuff, to be honest. And I like some over and some under, and because this is so small, I don't want to drown it with really large pieces. A little bit of that going up there, maybe. Let's just rip that there. So it's just easy, just randomly putting these on. Just as if you were collaging on paper, except we're using fabric, just for a different look. And then I've got this here, which I could just put along there, couldn't I? That would work. This silk is absolutely gorgeous. I used it for backgrounds for machine embroidery. At one stage I did a whole Indian wedding with the elephants and everybody in the procession that I embroidered onto that green silk. It was fabulous. Might still have that, might have survived the cut. I think that's fine. I think that's all we probably need on there. So in order to keep things where I want them, I'm just going to take some double-sided and just put some across the page. Kind of, I don't know, 1 inch apart, let's say that. I've got all threads from other things there, but never mind. And it's just to tack it down while I stitch it, really. And that one there will be fine. And then I need some on the top as well. So there. And it really is a very easy little project. It's just, as I say, excuse me, we're using fabric, not paper. Of course, if you haven't got fabric and you don't like using fabric, just use paper. Same thing. But if you have got calico or some other fabric that you want to use as where I've used the thin card in here, I think you get a much nicer finished result because it would be softer. But what can I do? I'm going to leave the stuff on the top because I haven't got that sorted yet. Let's take this release tape off. So yes, I've got 2 projects for you today. I hope you like the second one. I'm a bit worried because it's a bit different from the norm, but we'll see. So this is going on first, our nice sunflower bit. And I just want it just hanging over the edge and just over the top. So I think that's about right there. Then this one is coming along here, just over, just the fringy bit over the top of the envelope, top of the pocket. Then I had this bit here, didn't I? I might move that to there actually and put the green there. I think so. So that's going there, and there's nothing keeping that down, but it will stay in place, I think, I hope. So let's put that one under there. I don't know, I think that's all right, isn't it? Do I need to lose a bit more of that, maybe? Maybe, baby. Let's just put that there. Actually, is that a straighter? No, they're both cockeyed, so it doesn't really matter. Let's put that there and just lose that end under there, like that. There we are. Lovely. So that's that done. Just needs stitching into place, which I'll show you how I'm going to do that in a minute. I'll leave cutting it off until I've stitched it. So there's just the top bit to do now. So let's take the release tape off there. If you do like slow stitching, there's nothing to stop you doing this project as far as I'm doing it, and then selecting, for example, that green bit and hand embroidering on there. You know, even a flower made of lazy daisy stitch or something like that, just to make it pretty. I saw today on the group, Matty had been doing some stitching, looked gorgeous, really did. I'm just going to put that there, so I'm just going to rip that up there. Lots of threads. That's all right, let's put that there. I'm not so fussed about the edge because I'm going to put lace on it, but I might want more than that, to be honest. So let's just rip a piece of this, just a narrow piece. Something very pleasing about ripping fabric. Not sure what, but it is quite pleasing. So yeah, right, let's put that along there. Actually, I don't want it over the edge. And I've got no sticky there, so yeah, about there. About there's looking good to me. And maybe a bit of the sunflower. Let's see if I can get the actual sunflower. Yeah, I think that's fine. I think that'll work there. Work fine. I'll probably have to trim that up when I've finished. Let's get rid of some of these threads. There we go, and I'm just going to pop that there like that. So that's going to be our envelope. And I'm going to put a little bit of double-sided under this because there's nothing holding it in place. So it's a bit flying by the seat of my pants. Oh, I need to take the... Sometimes it doesn't stick that well to the fabric, and getting the release tape off sometimes can be a bit of a pig. Oh, it's done it, no problem. There we go, that's great. So now I need to get my sewing machine up and stitch that and then trim it and see what we're left with. Could you just bring my sewing machine up, please, Mr. Thank you very kindly. Where's the doodle? Here it is. Let's plug it in. Yeah, yep. Yay, we have lift off. So I'm just going to take the pouchy part, the front of the envelope first. I'm going to move it to just a ordinary straight stitch and get sewing. So I'm just going to start a little way in, drop my needle, go back just to secure that thread. And then I'm just going to zigzag it around. Lift my needle up, start again at the edge. Try and catch as many sort of the end parts in as you can. And that's it. I'm not going to do anything more exciting than that. I think we're almost at the bottom, so this is probably going to be the last row. Okay, so that's it. That's what you get, just those rows of stitches that aren't straight, and I quite like that. And then we do the top one. Where's the top? It's about there. Then I want to try and catch this rusty coloured one in, if I can. And one more where I know I'm going to have lace, but even so, I still want to catch it if I can. So, simple as that. So I need to cut some ends off, and let me just see if I can get this to one side like that. Scissors. So I'm just going to cut the ends off. I don't really want that to look like that. It's not very pretty. On this one, where's all my ends? Not very many. That's okay, I think. So let's now just tidy the fabric up. Definitely got some bits that need chopping off. So I'm going to cut that there, and then I'm going to just try and fray the sides a little bit. That's fine, that can get stuck under there. What's the storage? Akanori here, just need to trim a bit off there. I think it'd be fun to do an ATC a bit like this actually. I was thinking that yesterday when I made my prototype. There, so it's going to look like that, and I'll stick that. Oh no, I might just trim that off. or I could just leave it. I think I'll leave that. I quite like it. But you see what I mean about if you were handy with an embroidery needle, you could really decorate that, and I think it would look really nice. So what I want to do now is attend to the top flap before I sew it all together. And I want some lace that I did lay out here. It's going on this top flap. This is this bit here, the top flap. And it's going to go along there. But before I do that, I want to make just a little loop of fabric. What have I got? That's little and loopy. Me, I'm little and loopy. Which is the wider of the two? The sunflower is just wider. So I'm just going to cut a little bit of that off. This measures about 3 inches. That should be fine, I think. So I just want a little bit. Tear that out. There we go. And what I want to do now is just fold that up like so. So we've got a little strap. And I haven't got an iron out, which I probably should have done, you know, but I didn't, so I haven't. I'm just going to fold that in with my bone folder. And then this one over there. So I've got a raw edge on the back, but or the front, you can make it either way. But I don't mind because I've got lots of raw edges on here anyway. So let's just stick a clip on there. Pin would probably work better, but a clip will do. And we can hold that in our hands. So I'm just going to stitch just down the middle, really. Okay, this is what I've got. So a nice little stitched strap. Trim the ends off the thread. Whoops. And the end of my thing. Okay, so what I want to do is make a little loop, and I want to put in it my D-ring. Now a lot of you, or some of you at any rate, will have seen me do this on my Christmas journal, where I was using paper, but I still used one of these loops, and D-rings should I say, and it does help to keep them down in place. The top of the envelope, the way it keeps it down. So I'm just going to take this over to my machine. I'm just going to stitch it. I'm not going to put the zipper foot on, but if you've got a zipper foot you can get right up to there, but I'm not going to change mine. I'm just going to stitch along there as close as I can, and that'll be adequate, I'm sure. Okay, so same thing if you're doing this with paper, fold it over and glue it closed. And this will be too long because I want to put my lace on there at the edge. But you see that this is sticking up, and I don't want that. I want to lose this behind the lace. So we need to trim it off about somewhere about there, let's say. You're very quiet today, Mr. F. What's up?
Will you busy?
Oh, busy, I'm always busy.
Don't like to interrupt you when you're busy.
So that's going to go there, like that. Let's just check that that's all right there. No, need to move it down just a wee bit to there. And we can put our lace on. And we're using this as a weight, and I've also got a little bulb clip with a charm on it that I'm also going to add, but in a minute. So I'm going to, how am I going to do this? Stick that, do you think? I don't know, can I clip it? I do not know.
Double-sided maybe, just to...
I know, it just doesn't like to stay on the paper, that's the only thing. I'm trying to get the release tape off.
So it's going to be on the left-hand side of the envelope, is that right? When it's closed up?
Be on the right side, won't it?
Right.
There.
Yep.
But you could do it on that side, do it on either side. I'm going to put this right across here, whereas the... Yeah, right across here where I'm going to put my lace. So I can hold the lace and that hopefully in one go. Let's burnish this down. See if I can get this release tape up. Yeah, that was effortless. And then I want to put that there, just under where the lace is going to go. And then this lace should stick to the rest of it, which will mean that it'll catch that thing as well. So just there, yeah. I think that's fine. If you've got wider lace, which I'm sure I must have somewhere, but if you have, it would probably look nicer. But this is what I've got, this is what I'm using. So I'm just going to sew across that lace. Excellent. Let's trim the ends off. I'm going to keep this bit here because it's quite a decent size and I'm pretty sure that could go on an ATC. I'm going to have to start thinking small. Well, for Judy, think large. Her projects aren't as big as ATCs generally. So yeah, she's going to have to start thinking large. There we are, I think that's fine. So now I think I will just trim those off. Even if you had felt, it would make a nice, instead of the card. But, you know, use what you've got. Let's just fray that up a little bit. And this one. Right, so now what I need to do is just sew down the edges, just to make the pocket part for the envelope. So... where do I want to be? About there. Oh, let's move that across, that'll be easier. Then up the other side, and we've made it. Looks like we... Whoa, That does not sound very happy. Stop. Don't know what happened there, but I'm sure it'll keep our envelope closed. Yeah, and that really is all that matters. Trim. Trim, I don't know where the other thread is. There it is. And this side. I think that's all right. I think we're about there. So now I can just put my little dangly thing. It's just a bulb clip with a charm that I had. I'm just going to put it onto my D-ring just for a little bit of added pizzazz. There we go. And so that's going to hang down like that. I think that looks nice. Right, that is me finished with the sewing machine. So let's get Mr. F to take that away. Great, that's extra room. Brilliant. Let's get this fabric put to one side as well. So here's our little envelope. It's nice. I like it. So where did I put my, here it is. So this is going to get stuck onto here. Like that. Then we need a tag to go in it. We need the date and we need a thingy majiggamies, reinforcers. So let's just put the holes in first.
Susie said the colours are so rich.
They are rich, aren't they? I really like them. So I've got some reinforcers here that I've taken the paper from a little coordinations. Well, it's called Craft Core here, but I think nowadays it's called coordinations. Coordinations, yeah. And the great thing about it is that if you emboss or whatever, you can sand it and you get the craft coming through the colour. It's brilliant, but I haven't used it for that purpose here. I've just used it to cut out my reinforcers. So let's just stick those on. So who have we got? What's anybody saying?
Judy still isn't in love with a sewing machine. She keeps it locked up in the bedroom.
I know, it's such a shame. But you know, you can easily glue this project. Even if you're using paper, fabric, you could glue it. But it would work equally well with paper.
Matty says the textures are great.
Yeah, look, I love that silk, that green silk. I mean, for one thing, it's my favourite colour, so it's on a winner to start with. But it's just sumptuous. It's a good word, isn't it, Mr. F? Sumptuous.
It is.
Describes it quite well, I would have said. So there, oh, that's not quite right, but oh well, I'll have to live with it now. See if I can get these wretched little dots off my fingers. They never want to come off. There we go, right, so that's that. So let's get this stuck into place. I'm just going to put it, actually I need another little bit of illegible text down here at the bottom.
Peg was saying Geo, the new dog, grabbed one of her wooden stamps and chewed it to bits.
No, Geo, that's not allowed.
And worse than that, Jim was talking to her about greenhouse repairs.
Right, okay.
Both she could do without, probably.
I'm sure. So yeah, I'm just going to pop that there. I think it looks quite nice. It's just a different texture, isn't it? It's a different thing in your journal. And I kind of like that idea. So double-sided, here we are, my knife's still open, that's very naughty. I think when I did the prototype I stuck this on with collal, and I think actually for the purposes of this I'm going to use double-sided, and I might also use a little bit of collal just to make doubly sure it's going nowhere.
Jean Humphrey says, awesome project, fabric has always been my first love.
Well, do you know, fabric was my first love. I quilted for years and years and years before I junk journaled. Didn't I, Mr. F?
You did, indeed.
Made hundreds of quilts.
There's one on our bed.
Yeah, there's one on our bed. Yeah, I mean, I did literally, you know, I'm not just saying, oh, I made hundreds. I made hundreds of quilts. And then I really don't know how I took that plunge between one to the other. But if you're crazy quilting, it's very, very similar to junk journaling. And I don't know, just made the... I think maybe Mr. F had been to an auction. Yeah, let's blame Mr. F. He'd been to an auction and he'd picked up some sort of fabric, you know, like antique type vintage fabric, and brought it home. And I just didn't want to cut it up to quilt it. So I think that may well be... Actually, I'm not going to put collal on this. I'm just going to go for it.
Jen says she has a hard time with cover toppers, and I think that would make an awesome cover topper.
Yeah, I think it would, Jen. I think you're right. I do actually think you're right. The girl's struck again.
Matty and Daniel wanted to know if you sold your quilts.
Yeah, I did actually. Yeah, I did. A lot of them were baby quilts. The vast majority were baby quilts. And I used to embroider the name, the date. Some people wanted the time of the birth. Some people wanted it for christenings, so they wanted the church where it was happening, the name of that, and the godparents. And you would be surprised what people want on a quilt, I can tell you. Well, you might not be, but... So I've cut this piece of card, and I think we can make our... Yeah, look at that, perfect. Our tag out of that pencil. I'm not used to having... I've got a tray to the right of me that's got all sorts of... all my immediate tools in it, because I had a tidy up today. And I'm not used to that. I'm not used to being tidy. So let's just trim that off. It might be quite a long one tonight, guys, because I'm still busy with this and we've got a whole new project to make. So let's just make this into a tag. See, Tracy Fox has been putting out some really nice digitals of late. I think she might have 3 or 4 sets of digitals that she's put out. There's one called Arty Arty and it's gorgeous. I haven't bought it yet, but I know I will. And some other ones that she's brought out. So I'm not on commission. I don't work for her or anything like that. I just admire what the girl does. Right.
Patricia's joined us. She's been to the car dealership, but she's here now.
Hiya, Patricia. How are you doing? So what I want to do is look at my new Craftelier stamp platform. I did use it the other day, but I did clean it after I'd used it. I know, it's a bit alarming. And you can print the silicone ones if you leave this rubber background in, and if you take that out you can print. No, yeah, this is for printing the thick rubber ones. You take that thing out. So I've got my stamps here. These are Tim Holtz Flower Shop CMS 401. I don't know which one to use. I might use this one.
And you said it's okay because we get to hang out with you for a bit longer.
And I'm just going to use that, and I'm going to move it nearer to the top than the bottom, because, as you know, it's going in a pocket. So yeah, I think that'll be all right. And I am just going to use Distress ink. What's going on? Well, I want that colour, and I don't have that colour in any other ink. But because I'm using a stamp platform, I'm not quite so panicky about it. You know, it might work, it might not work. If it doesn't work, we'll stamp it again. That's the beauty of stamp platforms.
Diana received reinforcement dies today.
Oh, great. Have you got the whole journal now to go through and put them in?
And Jenny says, OMG, do I need a stamping platform?
Well, it depends if you like to play chicken or not. See, if I'd just done that once, there's gaps in that. So, because it's on the platform, I can. Because I had a Timmy one, I've always had a Timmy one from day dot, but I bent it. I didn't know my own strength, and I bent it, so it was no good to anybody. So I bought this one, which is a Craftelier one. This gauge, which is just cheap plastic with a bit of sort of felt on it, got from Temu. I don't know if it helps or not, but it saves my fingers anyway. Yeah, we're getting there. Maybe one more go. I think it is a bit wishy-washy, this stamp, anyway.
Rose has joined us. She's been dealing with a bad septic pump.
Oh, that sounds really lovely. Hope it's not just before tea. Oh dear. See, we thought we had problems, didn't we, when our electricity went off last night?
It's true.
But it could have been worse. It could have been a septic tank or a septic pump. Or a septic toe. People get septic toes, don't they?
You get septic anything.
I think that's about it. I think that's a good impression. I like it. I'll leave that open. That can go away.
There's always a problem with large stamps and distress inks.
Yeah, definitely.
You need more than one go at it.
Yeah, which is why I sort my... that goes in the top drawer. There, the white one. Yeah. Isn't it amazing when things go in places? Yeah.
Amazing when you've got somebody to put them in places you tell them to go to.
Sure. Right, so I'm just going to ink around here.
Renee doesn't know that brand.
Craftelier?
Yeah.
No, I think they're a European brand. I think when we order things, they come from Spain. I'm pretty sure.
They do.
They are cheap, and for many years they didn't have their own brand. And I never trusted their own brand when they brought it out. But eventually I bought some eyelets, Craftelier's own brand eyelets, and they were fabulous. So I thought I'd give it a shot with that stamp platform. And I really like it. It works well. And as I say, I can use it both for the silicone clear ones and the rubber ones, which was a big concern of mine. It needed to be able to do both. I don't like these threads here.
Susie Evans says, what colour is the ink?
It is fired brick.
That's what Janya says as well.
Yeah.
Well done for listening, Janya.
Fired brick. Maybe I would have been better with this one with crackling campfire. I don't know. It doesn't look bad, I don't think. I like it. I just don't like these loops at the side, so I'm cutting them off. And then that's going to go in there. Hopefully that's dried by now.
It says it's the same design as the Crafts 2 stamping platform.
Oh, is it? I bet it's cheaper. Just saying. I mean, it might not be. And, I mean, you can just put a little card in there if you want to. Would that fit in there? I think so. Let's just do it for the sake of completeness. I'm not going to stamp on it. I'm just putting the card in. So I remember when I look back at my ideas, that a card needs to go in there. And I want it down to about there. Let's try that for size. See if it looks, if it fits, if it looks anything like right. Give it a whirl. I think that's, yeah, look at that, it's perfect. Let's ink around it so when we open the envelope we can see there's something in there. This stitching on the back doesn't annoy me. If it annoys you, then you may consider putting another piece of thin paper over it or a piece of fabric. It doesn't annoy me. I quite like to see stitching, so I'm not offended by it. But there's always ways around things if you are. Right, that's me finished with that, I think. Let's pop that in there.
This is the fabric on paper or cardstock?
It's on that 160 GSM stuff that I use, the Adagio. That it's hard to say whether it's paper or card, to be honest. It's right where paper meets card. It's thinnish.
Thick paper or thin card?
Thick paper, yeah. This is it. It's really not thick. You wouldn't say it was card, but then it's very thick paper. So yeah. So you'd be fine with coffee stained paper. You know, I just used that because I had it. So that's it. Oh, no date on it. So that was January the 28th, wasn't it? Which was yesterday. So I hope you like that. It's something a little bit different, nothing too complicated. And you most certainly could do it with paper, not fabric, but I do like the look of it with the fabric. Just as you're going through a journal, if you've used ruffles down the edges of your pages, then this is a good thing to use the same papers again, the same fabrics again. Just bring it into the journal a bit more. I like in journals where you don't see just one thing once, you know, where it sort of repeats throughout the journal. So there we are. That's that. What do you reckon? Look at that luster on that silk. It's beautiful. Yeah, quite like that. That's okay. That'll do. Let's pop that in our journal. So there we go. Ooh, he flew out with gusto. Get under there. So that's that. Now it's time to move on to today's, what is properly today's. So, this is what I have to start with.
Catherine says, lovely page. Nate says, it's a stunning page.
Oh, thank you,
Matty
guys.
says, beautiful.
Thanks, Matty. I think she's probably the queen of fabric on our journal group, is she, Matty? I'd say so. Right, this is what I've got. I've got 2 pages. I could just do one, but I think it looks better if you see a whole page spread. So I've got 2 pages of this, and Mr. F's going to tell us where he found these online.
There's a website called printablepapers.net.
Did you hear that, guys? Printablepapers.net. And they have every sort of grid, graph, everything that you could imagine. But if you can't find it online, there is it is on the Miss Paint A Lot Junk Journal group. You just have to go there and download it. So I'm cutting it off 8. Please tell me I cut that at 5 3/4. I'll seriously be sad. Yeah, 8 1/4 by 5 3/4. Same as all our base sheets. 8 1/4 by 5 3/4. So this is kind of more like a planner than a junk journal. excuse me, but I do think that it would be nice in a junk journal. Maybe a centre spread. Don't know, just saying. I wouldn't shy away from putting this in a junk journal. So I just need to draw some boxes on here. I'm just going to be bold. The first thing I'm going to do is work out, I need 3/4 of an inch allowance here for my reinforcements and stuff. So I'm just going to draw a line down there, then I know not to go over that. And then a line down this side, same thing, because as I said, I'm doing a 2-page spread here. Ooh. There we are, which I'll erase later. I just want to remember to leave that and not build over it. So need some boxes, need to draw some boxes. So I'm going to use my doodah, fine liner, thank you. And I'm just going to start at the bottom and work my way up. So I'm just holding my ruler on those dots. And it's very much like a grid planner. In fact, you know, it's a grid planner. So I'm just, well, I'm kind of holding my breath if I'm honest with you. I don't know why, because I don't think anything's going to go wrong. And make the boxes just, I don't know, to your own liking. Big, little, thin, fat, whatever takes your fancy. Oh, one short there. And I'm using a black fine liner, but of course you could use a coloured fine liner. That would bring an extra bit of jazz to your book. Right, we have one. Hooray! So I'm going to leave just one line of dots in between. And I'm going to come right over to the other edge, almost. To that dot there, to about there. And this is not a pattern that I've seen or anything like that. I'm just going my own way. So you don't need to try and work out, you know, how many dots I've used or anything like that. Just draw in what tickles your fancy. I really like the look of these. I like them on white, but if your journal really is kind of grungy or whatever, you might want to use cream paper to print these on. Or if you haven't got any cream printable paper, maybe use, you know, put it through the printer once with coffee stain paper, you know, with a coffee stain image, and then put it through again for your dots. And that way then you'd end up with a cream background, of course. I don't know why I'm making a meal out of saying that. So I've got, yeah, so we'll bring that down there. So the different sizes, different widths, different heights, just whatever floats your boat. I love doing things like this. I mean, as a child I loved doing things like this, and nothing's changed really. So that's my boxes on that one, and here that's the side there. So let's start at the bottom and possibly make a squarer type square, maybe. Yeah, let's come up to there. Let's live dangerously. So yeah, as I say, if you can't locate this online, it is in the Miss Paint-A-Lot Junk Journal. Mr. F put it on for you earlier today, so you could be ready for the off. Whoa, I've gone on wonky.
Jen says, depending on the files, you may make the boxes in Word.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely do that. I just love drawing these things. I don't know why. I like doing it. That's the bottom, so this is the top. Yeah, I've got no idea why I find this so pleasing. So I'm going to make 2 larger ones here. So they'll just look a little bit different to the ones on the other side. But you could do them exactly the same on both sides. Right, there we are, there we have it. Okay. So that's going to go there, that's going to go there. Now we just need to decorate them. So I have looked out a load of my 49er Market rub-ons. I've looked out the stickers that we were playing with the other day and other stickers. And the blue tip one again, because they're just so nice, and some little stamps. And the first thing I'm going to do is stamp something in the top, towards the top I think of each of these. So let's see what I've got here that I could use. I've got Remember This, I like that. This is a Elizabeth Craft Design stamp. CS307, Quality Time it's called. And I'm going to go Remember This. Excuse me. Excuse me. That's upside down. I really need to cough. I'm going to put the video on for a second. Sorry about that. I've lived through it, you'll be glad to know. Well, maybe you're not. Maybe you're hoping that was the end. It was the demise. Whoa. So I'm using Versifying Clair in Nocturne, which is a lovely black. When stamping words, I really wouldn't use excuse me, distress ink. For words you need a good clear image. So I'm going to put that towards this side here. And this, as I say, this might be a bit plannerish for you. And if it is, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But I don't know, I just fancy doing it. And I think when you decorate it, you could decorate it in the style of your journal. What shall we have? What shall we have? Going slow and enjoying it? What do you think of that? Going slow and enjoying it. What do you reckon, Mr. F?
I've always been going fast and enjoying it.
I'm going to use going slow.
Whatever works for you, I guess.
I'm going to use it. I mean, why not? Right. I'm going to use that down here. I don't know why. It's probably not even vaguely appropriate, but it's not rude, so we'll be all right.
Jen says, you do you, Miss P, and we'll take your ideas and make them our own.
That is the whole idea. Mrs. Sinclair is on the ball. With letters, with word stamps, try not to press them down too much because you get the edges a bit blurry if you do. I mean, make sure you've got good contact, you've left it for long enough for the ink to transfer, blah, blah. But I'm going to make a pig's ear of this one now, aren't I? No, there we go. Going slow and enjoying it. I like it. Have I got anything more on here I could use? Relax, unwind, get in a flip-flop state of mind. Oh well, okay. Oh, there's one here that says, oh yes. Oh yes. I've got to use that one. So they're all different sizes, different fonts, whatever. That's fine by me. I don't want them to all particularly look the same. I've just got a bit of ink along there that I could do without. So I'm going to put that over here. Oh yes. Oh, I don't think I've got any ink on the O. Oh dear. Oh. Oh no, I haven't. I wonder if I can double print that. Do you think I dare?
No.
No, I think not. I think not.
That's where you have a fine liner.
We'll just live with it.
That's where you have fine liners to fill things in.
Indeed. Fine liners are your friend. I don't think there's necessarily anything else in that one that I want to use. Oi. Let's see what else I've got.
Shauna says she always presses too hard.
Yeah, I'm very prone to doing that as well. Oh, that's a nice one, isn't it? Break the rules. Wonderful. Dream big. Yes, there's loads in here we can use. This is from the Art Journal Specials. CS 333, Break the Rules. Well, I'm all for that. Let's have hello. I like hello. Yeah, if you press too hard, you do get fluffy edges.
It's like old people with touch screens.
Yes.
I think the harder you press, the better it's going to be.
Yeah. I remember my dad telling me when I was a little girl, don't bang the light switches when you put them on. You'll burn the bulb out. Hello. Hello.
How you doing?
How you doing? So I only need one more. Oh, that's a show. It's quite enjoyed doing that. You see this little... I'll show it to you now in a sec.
Jen says, you may have said, but are these some of the items ECD sent you?
Yes, they are. Yes, they are. And you will notice the lack of any projects that I've done with them. I really need, when I've come to the end of this January daily, to get my butt in serious gear because I'm behind before I begin with them. But I wanted to show you this on here. You see this little suitcase? Here it is. I don't know why I took it out. But I'm thinking, I don't know, it's probably why it was made, I don't know, but it's just come to me, that suitcase, if you made a stack of them, this little girl here would sit on top and you'd have just the perfect ATC. That's what I'm thinking. And then you've got little things that go on your ATCs and this label, artist trading card, it says. So yeah, I'm guessing that's... And these are fab. You put them at the top of your page and it looks like it's a notebook, spiral bound notebook. But anyway, that's that. What am I looking for now?
Judy says you need a stamp that says, but no.
I do, but no. I'm going to put dream big. Why not? Dream big. Let's just do it.
Lorna's joined us. Hello,
Lorna. I'm heartened to see that your new release has come out and that I don't have it. Hopefully they'll get the paper issue sorted soon and you can send it and then I can get cracking with it. It does look absolutely gorgeous. I'll tell you what, guys, there's no shortage of ways to spend your money, is there? No shortage at all. Right, so that is, I think, my boxes and my stamping pretty much done. So let's put the stamps to one side. put Miss P away, put the lid on the ink. Okay, we're making progress here. Right, so, oh, that was supposed to be that way up, but never mind, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter, but I just have to bear in mind this is the margin, not this side. Where's my eraser? Here it is. So just get rid of that line there, and I'm going to put it in on the other side just to help placement of stickers and things like that. So I'm curious to see if any of you guys actually do this page, or if you think it's just really not junk journal-y enough for you, a bit plannerish. I think it's, personally myself, I like it. Right, let's have a look at the birdies. Oh, we saw a weasel in the garden today. I mean, I don't know why I sound all excited. I'm not really thrilled at the fact that we live beside weasels. But Jimmy next door puts out so much food for the birds that I'm not surprised we're seeing what you could describe, I suppose, as vermin. I don't know if the weasel was vermin. Doesn't sound very nice, does it? But there he was running along the back fence. On the ground, but against the back fence. So I could have that there. I'm going to put things out and then see how they look. And I could have that. I could have that there actually, couldn't I? Is that how he looks? Like that, possibly. Down a bit. Yeah, there. So that's a start. Do I want any more birds? I don't know. I can't tell you at this time. So let's just pick them all up and put them over there in case I need to come back to them. And I'm going to have a look through my rub-ons, see what I've got. I've got lots of little butterflies here, which are gorgeous. And I've got this sort of, this dotty background. Splashy background, I think, would be nearer the mark. I've got leaves. Nice. I've got that with flowers and plants. I've got that, which I love. I love that page. See the little bunny rabbits down here? Can you make them out? And there's that at the top. I do like this. Oh, the little dormouse, look. Oh, I've got to use that dormouse. Let's see, let's cut them out.
Judy says, what was the item number of the art journal stamp set?
I think it's CS333, but I'll tell you in a sec. Just let me cut this little dude out. It is CS333, Break the Rules, it's called. Break the Rules. So he could go down there like that, couldn't he? I guess. I've got these big bunnies here. I've got an owl up there. I quite like those bunnies though. I think I'm going to have the bunnies. So it's at this stage that you can just really work with freedom. So I can put that there because the eyelets will go top and bottom of that. And I'll still see that yes through there. So yeah, I'll leave that there. I'm happy with that. Then I probably need some flowers or butterflies, something coloured. So it's getting a bit mono-coloured. Let's cut these two butterflies out. I'm absolutely loving doing this page. This is one of my favourite pages that I've done during this whole thing. Don't know why. It's probably the furthest one removed from junk journaling. Let's try that there, see what it looks like. And I've got a teeny little one here. Probably go there, just above the hello. Hello. I'm sorry I keep saying that, I can't help it. It's the parrots. The parrots make me say it. Because there's one in particular, Cosmo, who goes, hello. So yeah, just makes me say it. Stamps I don't want. There's words on there. I don't think I want any more words. Oh, looky what we have here. I don't know what's in here.
Jenny says the Dollar Tree has some rub-ons.
Ah, well, that's the place to go then, because these ones from 49 and Market aren't what you might describe as cheap.
Renee bought some there yesterday.
Oh, did you, Renee? Which reminds me to thank everybody that has donated to us, be it £1 or considerably more. We really are grateful to you. Thank you so much. It allows me to do things like this, because it's an expensive old business, isn't it? As we all know. So I could put that there.
Sharon says maybe you're evolving from quilts to junk journals to planners, Miss P.
Maybe. Who knows? Where can I put this? Possibly up. I've got quite a big gap there though. Maybe the pink one over here and that one over there.
Oh, I've never quite understand where you have to be one thing or the other.
Yeah.
I don't know why you can't be a hybrid.
A hybrid?
Or a fusion, as they like to call them these days, don't they? When they have a fusion of Italian food and Chinese food or something.
Just wondering, yeah. I'm just wondering whether to use those black and white bunnies or to use this little, is he a chipmunk or something? This guy here. I quite like him. So your days are numbered, mate. You're going in here. Yeah, he's going there. He looks nice, doesn't he? Do you reckon? I reckon. And what about the fox down at the bottom of the other page? Sorry, Dormouse, I might try and use you somewhere else. What about him down there? They aren't living there, they've just been put there. Okay, I've got a pink butterfly looking for a home. I've got 2 butterflies here together that I could put there. I don't know, I think that's looking all right. Let's stick something down and then we'll have a bit more clue, won't we? Let's start with this side. And be brave and do the fox. So I'm going to bring it right down to the bottom, as far down as I can get. And literally rub it on. Let's see how much of him's come off. Quite a bit. Oh, doesn't he look lovely? Oh, he does. He really does. I like him. So now let's put the bird up there. Knife. See, I'm getting everything over to the wrong side. It doesn't take me half an hour to wreck my desk, I'm telling you. Okay, you go here and hide my little mistake that I made with my box. Lovely, good lad. excellent. Not sure what I'm going to do with that dormouse, to tell you the truth, but I quite like him. Let's just pop these here. Because I am not a plannerer, I don't make planners, I'm not sure what people do. So I'm not sure if this is right, wrong or indifferent. It's pleasing me to do it. I hope if you give it a go it'll please you. But I'm not sure if it's what planner makers actually do. Oh, isn't that nice? So I'm going to put this big pink one up here. About there. How about there? That looks all right, I think. For those of you that do this page, I can't wait to see how you decorate it. You know, what you use and how you use it. Right, so that's I'm coming on with that page. Wouldn't say I'd finished it yet, but I'm coming on with it. So let's get cracking on this one. Oh, well, not too bad. It's only 7:17. And the chipmunk, shall I definitely put him there? I don't see why not. I just want to miss out. He's got text on him. I think I'm going to cut that text off actually. It's going to come over my oh yes.
Oh yes.
Which you have to say with that sort of tone. So yeah, I'm going to pop him there. Oh yes, he looks great. I don't know what he is. Is he a raccoon? They're grey, aren't they, raccoons? I think. I think he's a chipmunk. Get off. Lovely. And let's put this butterfly over here. Oh, it is looking nice. What are they talking about, Mr. F?
Going out. People like staying at home.
Yeah, we like staying at home. I can definitely say that. I mean, if it's a nice day, we might be inclined to go for a little jaunt. Although since I started the January daily, we have not been for one jaunt because it takes me all day to get prepared for it. And then in the evening, of course, I do the live and then that's it. And just jig it then. Time to sit with your feet up. So I'm going to put this bird down in that corner. Static. Just down there like that. Lovely. Right, so that's looking kind of all right. Looks like it needs more. Ooh. Thank you very much indeed. That's lovely. So what I did lay out was this washi tape, and it's 49 in market, and it's got this washi tape in it, which I thought might look quite nice on here. I don't know where, but just little bits somewhere, maybe. Let's give it a try and see what we think. Yeah, quite like that. I quite like it. Do I want it between every one?
Too regular.
Too regular, yes. Just going to put it down here. Nice. I think that's nice. And here, well, I've got lots of room here. I've got a whole host of room. What other washes have I got? No, nothing. Let's put that down there. That's hardly what you'd call straight. But never mind. There we go. And maybe just along here, just where the foxy is. There we go. So we're getting more interesting, I think, as we go on. I have got these that I mentioned to you that are sort of just cream with little bits of text behind them. And I do want to leave space to write in here, but I do also want stuff. And this is very similar, except it's coloured. I think that might look quite nice. I might give that a go. It matches that perfectly, and it matches the butterflies. So, yeah, I might just give that a go. And it's too late if you don't like it once it's on, because once it's on, it's on. But we'll see.
Sassy says, these pages are gorgeous, something new to me and very interesting.
Oh, I am so pleased. I thought all of you would be like, what is she doing? What is she doing now?
Well, it's an ideas book, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, it is exactly that. It's an ideas book. And so I'm, you know, like Jen said, take the idea, the broad outline of the idea that I've given you, and do your own thing with it. And post it in the group, because I'm really interested to see what you make of it. Or if you don't make anything with it and just don't do it at all. Yeah, I quite like that. That's quite nice. It's just a little bit of splishy splashy around the place, isn't it? So I'm going to cut out this pink one as well. You've got to be careful not to put too much on as well. That could also be a problem. But I think that one might look quite nice up there. I mean, this at the bottom is just branding. There's nothing on it. Is there any text on that? Yeah, there is. So I'm going to have to keep the text upright, aren't I? How about there? Yeah, I think we'll be all right there. I'm just going to erase that pencil mark before I stick that down on it. Otherwise it will be there forever. And I think we're about reaching the point where we've got enough on here.
Kerry's just popped in.
Hiya, Kerry. How are you today? How's Alan? I hope he's recovering well from surgery. You two of you have been on our minds. I so like them. So like them. Do you think we could get away with one more down here? I'm going to go, aren't I, until it's... No, you shouldn't have put that on. I've just got to... Look, there's a little bit of green here. Let's just do that. It's a little bit of something, isn't it? Actually, it's kind of straight there. I could put that to the edge though, couldn't I? Yeah, nothing's stopping me. So I'm just going to put that up there where the straight edge is. Like so. And this is going to be, I think, my very last piece. Because it's getting ridiculous now. There's nowhere left to write. Yeah, I like that though. Do you like that, Mr. F?
I like that a lot.
Do you? My goodness. Excellent. So, yeah, I'm calling that. I think I'm having a look at it on the screen. I like it. I love that Foxy. Oh boy, he's gorgeous. There's nowhere to put my little dormouse, so he's going to have to leave to go back in the box, little dormouse. There's nowhere for you. And those two little butterflies. Right, okay. So now I just want to erase my pencil marks.
Sassy loves the colours.
Oh, thank you, Sassy.
Bernice thinks it's lovely.
Oh, thanks, Bernice. Did you have a nice time the other day when you were out with your sisters? Did you find anything good? I hope so. Do your sisters journal as well? Or do they think you're a bit bonkers for journaling? My sister would think I was bonkers. I haven't even bothered telling her because she wouldn't know what to make of it. Right, so let's put some O's in here. Oh, no, I can stick it onto the thing first, can't I? Where's my background page? I don't know. I don't know what I've done with my background page.
Put it in the book, no?
No, I don't think I put my... Oh, yes, that's right. I need another one, don't I? That's going to go on the back of there, like that. And then I need another page. Could you get me a sheet of the cream card, please? Third drawer down.
Yeah.
Thank you very kindly.
You're welcome.
So that's going to go, so I just need one, and I need it to be 5 3/4.
Catherine says, fun spread, looking forward to experiment with this idea.
I'm so looking forward to experimenting with it, because to me it's something brand new.
Judy and Matty like the animals and birdies.
Yeah, I like the animals.
And Cersei says, I was using them for my Christmas wish list 2024.
You're starting it now. Right, so I've got the back of the pocket page that we did earlier. That's going to stick on there. And then I've got this page that's going to stick on. So let's get those stuck into place. I'm actually not going to ink around these. That's your decision. I love the fact that they look so clean. If I had printed them out on cream paper, which I don't have, I probably would ink around it. But this is very clean looking with the white and the dark grey dots. But, you know, once again, that's your, as Jen says, you do you. That's the important thing about it. Because if everybody was just creating clones of what I make, where would be the fun in that? There wouldn't be any, would there, Mr. F?
No. We don't need clones of you.
Sometimes it can be a little cheeky. My washi tape is sticking out on over the top of the page, which is kind of annoying. There you go. So that's that one in. This one's going to be a touch more awkward because it's got that bulky envelope onto the side. It's just going to go there. Don't they look cute? Is it just me? I mean, you can have great fun with the stamps that you use as well. I mean, somebody that I know, I'm not saying who, Janya, has just got their Glowbland order. It's just arrived. So I know that she will have absolutely plenty of stamps to play with for this. So it's probably actually quite a good project for her today.
Denise says she may try this one before attempting the sewing one.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, gird your loins for the sewing one. So I'm just going to do that. Get that in the right place. Lovely, lovely. Give it a good press down.
Jane Humphrey says, I like.
Thank you.
Ross says it's cute, very cute.
Yeah, do you like it, or is it just cute? For the sake of being cute, you know? I like it. That's my decision. That's my verdict on it. Let me put some of my stuff away. That's not a phrase you hear often, is it? Right, so I need some holes. This one's got holes on this side, so I just need to punch these out again and then put some reinforcers on them. The 2 pages are very different, aren't they?
Judy says she has an idea for this.
Do you, Judy? God, I wonder what it is.
Ros really likes it a lot.
Thanks, Ros. I wondered if it just fell into the, yeah, that's cute, but, you know.
Matt is going to make this in a Dotty journal.
Oh, Dotty. Perfect for it.
And Linda Park says, as Timmy would say, you do you.
You do you, exactly that, Linda. So that's going there, and this one's going here, so it's this side I need the holes in.
And Lorna says, 1 journal done, 7 more to go, lol.
Well, you will take on these mammoth tasks.
And Susie says, it's sweet and thought-provoking.
I like that. Don't you, Mr. F, that we've provoked thought?
That's what we aim for.
Yeah, our own thoughts, primarily. I can't, where did I put my oh, they're here. No, they're not. I punched out my, die cut my reinforcers now, I don't know where they are. Oh, don't slip up at the end. Where can they be? I thought I'd put them somewhere separate. This is all my remnants here.
What have you lost?
I've lost my reinforcements, they're black.
Black?
Yeah, black little arrows.
These ones.
No, they're circles.
They're circles. They're circles.
I don't know where I thought I'd put them somewhere handy. Obviously I didn't.
Got some there which is blank. I could run you some off.
Yeah, I need
It's
2
already got the
lots
tape
though.
on.
I need 2 pages worth. Oh, that's so annoying when I know I did them. Okay, well I'll do some more. That's what I'll do. Oh, wrong side. Thank you. Thank you. Well, I'm going to have to. I'll do one piece and then I'll do the other one off camera. That is so annoying when you know you've done something and you've been so super organised tidying up you've lost it. That's my perfect excuse for never tidying up. Yeah, that's Crafter's Companion tape, that low-tack tape that I'm using, and it's actually quite good. You can't use it as many times as you can use the scrapbooking.com mint tape. The mint tape is supreme. Guess I need to get these straight, because if they're not straight they're going to look awful, aren't they, with a grid.
Jen says, show yourself, reinforcers.
I know, come out. Come out wherever you are. I'll find them tomorrow, aren't I?
And Sassy says, they're hiding Miss P so we can have you both for longer. Sinead says they'll be there for tomorrow's page.
Yeah, exactly. I might do the other side because I wanted to show you what it looks like when the reinforcers are on, because I think they look, I think they enhance the page.
Do we put some tape on some black for you?
Yeah, if you would, that'd be great. Have I got any black? I've got bits. Oh, goodness, don't say that I haven't got any black card now. Right, it's over here somewhere. Let's find it. Here we go. Oh, that's enough, isn't it?
That's more than enough.
So, it's been fun today. Two very, very different projects. Two projects that I would say I don't use all the time. You know, I don't always put fabric in my journals, which is a shame really, because I like it. So that's that page. Let's get these. You come off. So that's going on there, like that. And then I've got another two here. So I can stick them on. Whilst Mr. F puts some double-sided on the back of some more black. Lovely. Let's just pop these away. I don't know where they went. That is indeed a mystery. I specifically cut them out, thinking, "Ooh, aren't you doing well?" Yeah, not so much. I'll tell you what, I can see now why people like to keep planners. Because it's fun making up the... Have you got the thing? Oh, it's lovely. It's fun making the things, isn't it? Thank you. Thanks, Mr. F. That's kind of you. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Wow, Mr. F is being superbly helpful. Thank you. Okay, so here we go. Just 4 reinforcers short. 4 reinforcers short of a journal. That's me. Oh, I've covered some ground today, I think. I never even moved off the spot. Does Jan like it, Mr.
I don't know. Maybe when you were asking. People are on about things going missing.
Oh, it's so annoying.
Jenya says that happened to her with the small Velcro dot she got from Amazon. She ended up going to Michael's to find another set.
Oh,
she couldn't find the ones from Amazon.
I know, it really does happen. The struggle is very definitely real.
And Jen says, just like those early gifts you purchase and then put in a special spot.
Then you find them the next February and
Yeah.
oh, darn it.
And Renee says if she cleans up she can't find anything.
Well, yeah, I did have a clean up today. It was just getting ridiculous.
And Jenya says, of course, once you got the ones from Michael, the damn Amazon ones magically appeared.
That's just the way it is. Right, so there we are, guys and girls.
Sinead says those reinforcers definitely enhance the pages.
That's why I was so insistent to put them on, so I'm sorry I've detained you a little bit longer, but they do make it complete, I think. So I am dying to see what you do with this. I'll show you the other one that I did, the prototype. See what you make of it. Oh, we haven't dated that yet. Yeah, that's the one I did earlier. So it's more sort of florals and whatever. And I used some of the Timmy, the book, you know, that's got the words in it. I don't even know where that
It's on
ended
top
up.
under the fabric.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I used some of these words where here, beautiful, happiness and adventure, friendship, which I think look quite nice actually. I like them because they're black and white. I used some little bits of Timmy ephemera with some stickers. I stamped, you know, the same things. But these here, the Chronicles, Evidence and Field Notes, they are from the, what do you call them, remnant rubs. So I was just trying different things to see what I liked. I do like this one. I can't knock it. I do like it. I like them both in actuality. Which one do you prefer? Which one floats your boat? Let me know. I'm curious. Might be this one, the flowery one, maybe. Flowery one, butterflies. It's nice. Oh, this one's probably got more going on in it, but has it got too much going on? I don't know. Anyway, that is my two things.
Have we seen both of your prototypes for the first
Oh,
thing?
I'm not sure actually. Yeah, no, this is the prototype for the first one, that's right. It says, it is what it is. I kind of like that. It is what it is. Then that's very definitely true. It definitely is what it is. And it's pretty much the same apart from that. I don't think I've got round to putting a card in there. Oh, that was a mistake I made. I didn't leave enough space here. On the other one I did. I left a bit more space. But that's it. It's the same thing. And then that's today's. I need to put a date on our proper one for today, which is January the 29th. Goodness.
Fiona says that's like asking which is my favourite child, Miss P.
Oh well, never mind. I do like them both. I don't know which I like best. I like the animals, the creatures on here. But I like the flowers on the other one, so you know. 29th, you know what that means, don't you guys? Just got the 30th and the 31st to go. Which it isn't, I mean, it's 2 days. Anybody can work that out, but it is 2 days. We've almost got through the whole of January. And yeah, we've missed a couple. I missed one, was it when we went to the hospital, I think? And I missed yesterday, but that was absolutely no fault of mine. Don't mark me absent. I did my best. And apart from that, we've got every day done. And I don't know, I think it's a good ideas journal. I think there's possibly some good ideas in that. Nothing absolutely earth-shattering, but things that you could use. And I think this sort of thing in a centre spread, depending what you want to stamp on it, you know, you could stamp days of the week, months of the year, birthdays, you could put photographs in it, you do what you like. But I think that would make quite a nice centre spread in a signature, actually. Not necessarily in white, in my journals it wouldn't go, but on cream I think it would look great.
Renee says, can you show us that weird animal on the left page with the stripe?
Yeah, I can. There he is. Is he a chipmunk? Does anybody know what he is? I think he's a chipmunk. Don't know. Does anybody have any thoughts to proffer?
Jania says he looks like a squirrel.
Yeah, he does, but
Judy says it's a British chipmunk.
we don't have British chipmunks. We have weasels, I can tell you that, because I saw one today. But I don't know what he is. He's a creature, all right? He looks cute. He does look
Renee
like...
says yes, it's a chipmunk.
Oh, thank goodness. Of course, it's the one bit I want to show you, and it's the one bit where my stamping's a bit not good, but isn't that part of the course? Right, there we go. What do you think? I hope you like it. I hope you enjoyed it. And even if you never want to make this page, I hope you've enjoyed joining along in the chat and just seeing what we're up to, really. What do you think, Mr. F?
Yeah.
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 Okay, so that's it. Only 2 more days to go, and then I'm going to lie down in a darkened room for quite some while.
Jen said her folks called chipmunks grinnies, but she's not sure why.
Grimmies.
Grinnies.
Grinnies.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe they're green. You call red squirrels rusties, so it does look, that bit of him there, it looks like a rusty, the top half of him, but then it falls away as you get further to his back.
Or maybe just their folks are weird.
It could be, oh, he could be Remy Grust. No, that's not right, it's spoon rhythm. Rusty Grinny. A Grinny Rusty. I don't know anyway, it doesn't matter, he's a creature and he's in my journal now. So let's hope he doesn't eat the pages. Right, that's it, guys. I hope you have a go, and please post it. I can't wait to see what you do with this one. In particular, more than any other, actually, that I've done. So, that's it. Look after yourselves. Look after each other.
2 more to go.
2 more to go. Hope I can come up with something for 2 more days. So I'll see you tomorrow, all being well. Yeah, be kind, as you know. Bye for now.
Be safe, be happy, be kind.
Bye.
See you tomorrow.
Bye-bye. Bye.